So we have the last example of the validation violation example. It's just the example. I'm going to share 5 of screenshots such that you can also do homework. So I take time to draw these because I've already seen them for some time. So now we can see that price here, this is the last example of this because they are unique and different. They're not types, they're just examples. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, then a lower low. Then we failed to get another high high, so price decided to spike so hard. But now it's going to be a little bit trickier. So where is uh, my valid validation? Remember, for valid validation, you need to see structure confirmation, not structure formation. From the beginning, if you remember, difference between structure formation and structure confirmation. So this is structure confirmation because the body closed below these wicks and even closed below the previous body closures. So now what happened here? So most of us will be trapped to be able to place here our invalidation, but no, it should be here. Why this low? Why not this? Because this is the low that led to the shift. You can see it. This is the low that led to the price market shift, not this one. This one just came in as a way of pulling high. So if it does that, so what do? We shall take here trade from this invalidation here. So it's more or less like a chew. We are going to learn those types of engineering liquidity. So this is what we call engineering liquidity, normal engineering liquidity. So when price comes back, I'll take here trade. And this is this one we shall call it the furthermost deviation, FMD, where I place my ACL 1 pip above. And when I take here trade, it will be a sniper. But don't worry, I'm going to look at that. So if you look at such a scenario, the reason why I'm not considering this as invalidation is because it didn't shift this guy. It instead was out like this. Assume this is what price did. Moved up, created a higher high, higher low. So of course now if you've put in your line chart, if you want to be able to get the perfect validation and invalidation areas, put it in line chart and see where the bend was. That bend you put back in candles, you mark the candle wick. So that will give you the perfect one and led to the shift. So if it led to the shift, so you can see. So this one, if you put in line chart, it won't show that it went up to that side. No, this shows that, okay, now this was another movement that was coming. The price has already shifted. So when it shifted up, it failed to close above. So that's why we are regarding this as our new invalidation. So this one will act as a QM. So when price is coming back to there, trying to buy in future, to come back and activate and we take a trade. SL will be put here. So this is my validation area, and this is my invalidation area. This is when price is buying, you see the scenario occurring. The same with a bearish one. Let me just make this upside down such that you don't get lost, but still the same. Hope you understand. The reason why I'm not marking this as invalidation because it didn't shift this structure. It shifted from here. So price shifting from here, this was just like a pullback. But once it happens and hits you out with stop loss, assume this was your maybe your invalidation area here, take a trade, and price hits you out with the ACL. Don't complain, it happens. So in text this, I'll show you how to get also these trades from here. But if it happens and you didn't see the trade on the left, a zone, you mark this level, then you wait for price to come back here. This will act as your entry. So when price comes, price will come back there and reject, and will continue with the trend. So this is a little bit unique. If this one was somewhere maybe here, here, very long, that should be our invalidation, but it wasn't. It's outside of the shift area or the confirmation, or what we call the structure confirmation, not formation. Formation is when we see candles fail to close below, the body of this candle fails to close below the candle wicks, but the candle wick is longer than this. Remember. So for the bearish one, assume price was selling and it's going bullish. You just invert it. Assume these are bearish candles and these are the bullish candles. So when price breaks over, fails to shifts from here, you can see it shifted from here. Then we mark the validation because these levels we shall use them for entry. Then this will become my invalidation. Assume price was selling. So when price comes back, I'll place an order on this candle's wick is low. Then I'll place the ACL behind this. So this shall call it FMD, furthermost deviation. But don't worry, I'm going to teach you on how to get this. This is just trying to give you what we shall see ahead. So this is very, very important. So this is the last example. Now we're going to go into types of liquidity. We look at the advanced, the simple ones like that. But you need to make sure you master these. When price shifts, how do I get my valid areas of invalidation and validation? These are just chart examples. So